Morning. Right. I'm actually a bit upset today. I'm fucking pissed off with it all. Not giving out truth at all. Just what people are saying. So, Stu's News 13. Unlucky for some, lucky for others. Whatever. It's a number. I know some people use it as a number of doom and gloom. Whatever. But I'm using it as a number. So, I've heard lately that I got told yesterday by some people that are close to me. I'm not going to mention anyone's name in this. All following points come from, friends, family, all people on my friends list, who are all still there and are all still watching everything I do. I don't know if it's because you're interested or not. You probably are. But if you don't like what I say, don't watch it. You can always turn it off, right? So, I've had people say to me, people to me, they are not interested in any of my conspiracy theories. They won't look at them. They won't. The upsetting thing is they'd rather listen to people on the news who they don't know, who constantly lie to them, lie us into wars, make up information, they're in a big club. All these people that, are friends and family of mine are not in that club. These people that they look up to, they're politicians and people on the news and movie stars, they're all up to fucking no good. And they don't go to prison or suffer the same consequences as we do. They get a fucking pat on the back and a little tap on the knuckles, don't they? Right? And a fine that they can all afford. We fucking couldn't. Right? So, anyway. This is what people said to me. Not interested in any of my conspiracy theories. I've had people asking my family, what's up with me? Well, if you're one of those people asking what's up with me, fucking ask me what's up with me and have a chat. I'll probably educate you a bit. Right? Don't go and speak to my family. If you're friends of mine on here, fucking grow some balls, right? And come and have a chat. I've got some fucking balls, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I've had other people say to me, your Facebook page is a dictatorship. Well, it's not, is it? Because a dictatorship makes you like what I'm like. There's nothing else. You have to like the stuff I do, or that's it. Right? I don't make you watch it. I'm very vocal about you. I'd like you to watch it and I want you to watch it, and please wake up. But you don't have to. That's fucking choice, right? That is the society we live in. And that's how it should stay as well. Because this fucking far left liberal movement goes on, you won't have freedom of speech. Anyway. I've had friends calling me up in tears, worried about me. Well, why are you worried about me? I do more fucking research than anyone else. So it's because you don't do the research that you will fucking think I'm a nutter. Right? Yeah, because I don't follow the same bullshit narrative you've all been fed. Right? You wait until a bummer gets arrested, then I'll give you a call and see how you're getting on. Right? I was telling one person about how these children might be getting rescued from tunnels. They said to me, I'll buy a new dress. Let me know when it's happening. I've had other people say that the information I put out is dangerous information. But they don't watch it. They just stick to their narrative. I've had people going against the QAnon movement at the moment, posting all stuff that the mainstream media say about the QAnon movement. Well, we all know what the mainstream media say about it. We know, but you've got to look deeper into it. You've got to look at the proofs and the clues and the meanings, and the correlations between the Trump and the Q drops and what's actually going on, and how Q can fucking predict the future. Yeah? Because the 11-3 marker has just been verified. Kevin Kleinsmith. It's amazing to see. I've had people say they'd rather ram sticks in their eyes than watch certain stuff I've posted because they have a brain. Insinuating that they've got a brain and I haven't. Well, I'll tell you, I've got a brain. And it's quite a fucking clever one. Thank you. I had another person try to get everyone in a chat section on Facebook to get everyone to agree and involved that I'd lost the plot. I haven't lost the plot. I'm more sane than a lot of people, and I've never been suicidal. I don't have any issues at all. I have a wonderful life. I do my research. I go cycling. I have a little glass of wine. I just had my beak drilled out. That's getting better by the day. And I'm surrounded by people doing the same stuff I am, who are full of love. Right? When you find out what this, whether it's the QAnon movement you're talking about. Listen, I've been telling the truth for fucking nearly 20 years. That's over 17 years of telling people the truth, and Q didn't even fucking exist. Yeah? So, please fucking wake up to that fact. I've had someone else say to me, fuck the truth. I mean, what does that even mean? Right? I don't get that. Who'd not want to know the truth? It's because they just want to stay in their bubble. Right? That's just laziness, surely. Can't get my head around that. I've been told my language is appalling and I'm derogatory. There we go. So, my language is not appalling, right? When I started telling people 20 years ago about what was going on, I was having nice conversations. And I've been banging my head against the wall ever since. I've been called loads of things. You know, oh, he's not banging on about that fucking shit again, is he? Do you know how hard it is trying to have a conversation with people who don't want to talk about interesting stuff? They want to talk about fucking bullshit, really. You know, you go to a party and you have the same discussion. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people out there spreading the truth, and the movement is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I think there's a massive protest in Brazil now, the people on the streets in Brazil. We're going to London on the 29th, which is great. And as for me being derogatory to people, I just want to tell you about swearing. This is one of my favourite Stephen Fry quotes. Right? Beautiful. Swearing, now, I don't associate with Stephen Fry really, because he is one of the biggest atheists on the planet, right? And some of the stuff he says is very clever. Some of the stuff he says preposterous, really. But swearing is a really important part of one's life. It would be impossible to imagine going through life without swearing and enjoying swearing. There used to be mad, silly, prissy people who used to say swearing was a sign of a poor vocabulary. Such utter nonsense. The people I know who swear the most tend to have the widest vocabularies, and the kind of people who say swearing is a sign of a poor vocabulary usually have a pretty poor vocabulary themselves. The sort of twee person who thinks swearing is in any way a sign of a lack of education or of a lack of verbal interest is just fucking lunatic. That's wonderful, that. Anyway, the people who said, oh, you're so derogatory to the people who don't agree with every point you make. Well, I'm not, am I? Right? That goes back to my page being a dictatorship. I am honest and to the point, and if you listen to all the stuff I said, rather than just fucking ignore it like everything else, you would find there's normally a beautiful message in it somewhere. You know, you've got to listen, haven't you? So, when I'm saying to people years ago, come and have a look at this, listen to this, listen to this, and then I've had people take the piss, speak behind my back, you know, the occasional person says something and all that, but they just want an argument fucking normally. So, I swerve them, or put them on the restricted list. I'm not being derogatory to anyone, but, you know, I try not to call people sheep either. A lot of people do. But this is a term people use. And if you post a meme that someone's already posted with sheep in it, fair play. But 20 years down the line, you got to call someone a cunt every now and then, right? And if you get offended by being called something like that, just delete me off the Facebook and don't look. Then you won't get offended anymore, will you? Freedom of speech. I can say what the fuck I like. You can say what the fuck you like, right? I don't have to listen to you. You don't have to listen to me, right? Normally, I finish, you know, with talking about love and not eating animals and, you know, a beautiful world and stuff like that. But I'm going to give you a bit of news today. I've only got one bit. I'll be back to it on the next news. Don't you worry about that. But we've actually got governmental controlled whoever, whether they're Antifa or BLM in different clothing now, paper testers or what, we've actually got people protesting about the need for mail-in ballots so the deep state can cheat the fucking election, because they know how fraudulent it is, outside the Postmaster General's office, right? So they're standing there with masks or whatever, or without masks, protesting that they need mail-in ballots, right? So people can get mail and vote from home, while all these lot that are doing the protesting for that are outside, wearing masks, or not masks, protesting that they need mail-in ballots so they can vote, while they're all outside protesting about it outside the Postmaster General's. Get your fucking head around that one. That's crazy, isn't it? That is craziness. Love and light, where we go, one we go all. I love you all, even though you might be get a little offended, right, or whatever. Because hopefully I won't, one day, I hope that all you, and it won't be too long down the line I don't think now, that all you will go, oh my God, now I know what he's been doing. Now I know why he's been doing it. And now I know why he gets a little bit hot under the collar sometimes. Anyway, people, love and light. Have a great day.